What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old N. And I'm back at y'all with another video. If you've been here before and you already know what to do, please do it. If you haven't been here and you're new to the channel and you want to become a member of the Hoodlum gang, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave me a comment, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that notification bell, go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. Real fast, shout out to the homie Sano, man. RIP to his son. Yeah, he lost his son about a couple days ago. And yeah, man, I sent mines, bro. You know what I mean? We chopped it up, but it's just something that I had to publicly say. Like I said, it'd be a lot of stuff going on that I don't necessarily bring to my platform. But yeah, man, RIP to your son. I remember him when he was young. And it's unfortunate, but I'm sending mine to you and your family. Y'all see the topic. Now, as you know, I don't necessarily care for Wacc 100. I don't care for Clubhouse. I don't care for nobody who associate with Wacc 100 or Clubhouse. But this was being sent to me by a lot of different people. A lot of different people wanted me to speak on this. And I watched it or listened to it. I was at work. I had listened to it. This is about 2 days ago. I was going to speak on it yesterday, but you know me. I'm inconsistent, man. I end up doing some other stuff. But like I said, it got sent to me. I checked it out. Shout out the homie, Lil Nutty Boy from Waterfront Piru. You was the first one to send it to me, homie. A couple other people sent it, but you was the first person. And yeah, you just sent it. He didn't really have no opinion on it. He just like, hey, did you see this? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna check it out. And I was entertained, homie. I was. it's a 2-part series, homie. And I was stuck, homie. And for those of y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Wacc 100 got into it with an individual from San Diego named Baby Gangsta from 59 Brims. Now, I actually know Baby I think I've been in the county with him like twice. I didn't seen him on the street. He always been straight. I guess this all happened let's rewind. A few months ago, Wacc was on No Jumper, and I think they was talking about the whole it's San Diego soft thing. Remember, I did a video on that. And Wacc was explaining how San Diego wasn't soft and how some real gangsters to come up out of SD. And he named Baby Earn's father, Big Gangsta Earn. Now, Gangsta Earn was a pivotal piece in the San Diego hip-hop scene back in the late 80s, early 90s. He was before Mitchie Slick. He was before Jail Felony. He was before Big June. He was like the first dude that was getting some national recognition as far as outside of San Diego. Now, I heard rumors that Eazy-E was going to sign him. I also heard that Dr. Dre was going to sign him to Death Row. I don't know how true it was, but I could see it. He was talented. And he was just kicking that raw, uncut gangster stuff from, you know, from I wouldn't say a different perspective, because it's really the same perspective. Obviously, it's just a different city than LA and the city surrounding it. So Wacc gave him a shout out. Baby Earn saw that, somehow got his number, reached out to him, whatever. They've been trying to do some type of business or whatever the case is behind the scenes. Now, Baby Earn just did an interview on a platform called Hindu Unplugged. Shout out to Hindu Unplugged. That's a platform out here in Dago. It's a podcast. And I didn't watch it, but I seen clips because I follow Hindu. And I guess at some point he insinuated, or it was taken by Wacc and his minions as if Baby Earn was saying that Wacc owed him for speaking his dad's name. So I guess they had some little words or whatever in the group chat or something like that. Wacc told him to come on the Clubhouse. He went on the Clubhouse, which I keep telling y'all, stop going on Clubhouse. There's even at one point in this conversation where Wacc tells him, you ain't got no win over here. You on my world. So, I mean, that should let you know right there. The streets ain't his world. See, a lot of street individuals get into it with Wacc and y'all try to use the street shit to get, he don't care about that. He's removed from that. Even though he keep up that facade. So when I got in, when it start, I immediately just hear San Diego slander. And I'm like, man, what's going on here? I didn't hear what Baby Earn had said to them, but I guess he had pretty much tried to downplay the Valley. There was a lot of dudes from the Valley in there. Heard a dude from PDL, that's the San Gabriel Valley, and then obviously Pacoima's in the San Fernando Valley. So he basically said something about the Valley, but you don't hear that part. You just hear the San Diego slander. Like when I come in, all I hear is, you niggas ain't running nothing. Y'all ain't, niggas don't talk about y'all. And we was a bunch of gas lamp bitches and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? And I was kind of getting irritated. But like I said, when they said that they was talking shit to him and he brought up the city thing, you can't tell a motherfucker how to respond to disrespect. So if he did throw that slander out there towards their section first, then they had all right to say whatever they were saying back. It was more of a, you know, defense mechanism, fight or flight, defend yourself type shit, whatever. So that's all I hear as soon as I come in. So after a while, Wacc come in the room, and he basically started, you know, telling him like, man, why you insinuating that I owe you type shit? You know what I mean? Just for saying your dad's name. Baby Earn saying he gonna call the lawyers and something about a lawsuit. And he like, bro, I'm giving your dad props. Like, I'm not, how you gonna sue me for saying his name? Like that's what the conversation was basically about. So they get to going back and forth. And let me tell you something about that dude, Beast, homie. I've had some amazing dick gobblers in my lifetime. None of them can compete with Mr. Beast, homie. That dude got Wacc meat so far shoved down his throat, it's disgusting and it's embarrassing. He's yelling over Wacc, trying to defend Wacc. Oh yeah, Wacc was trying to help you, and all the respect's out the window now, and just, ain't this dude supposed to be a Southsider? I don't even understand why he all up in the politics. But anyways, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother video, which I'm not going to make because he's not that interesting to me. But yeah, they, you know, they was going back and forth and everybody was tag teaming on him. It's a few people that came into the room after a while. Mitchie Slick came into the room. Damu being a older G from out the Brim area, and also was real tight with Gangsta Earn. He actually on that album cover with Gangsta Earn up against it. And you know, they basically was telling Baby Earn, like, you know, this ain't the time or the place for this, and chill out, you know what I mean, whatever. But here's my thing. When Mitchie Slick and Damu and certain other, I forgot the other dude name, when he came in the room, the whole tone changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is why I constantly give props, because certain people know how to articulate themselves. Certain people know their history and they know how to speak and they know how to get their point across to where no matter where you from, you're going to respect it, homie. Real going to recognize real. So they wasn't necessarily respecting it when it was just him in the room and he was going on his rants and everybody was like, oh, these niggas, and trying to make it seem like San Diego niggas is weird, even though niggas done been in the pen with niggas and all kind of shit. But when Slick and them came in the room, the whole tone changed. It was more like niggas put some respect on it. It was more like, oh, yeah, I feel you, homie. Man, shout out to you. Shout out to Dago. Oh, we fuck with Dago. It changed the whole dynamics. You know what I mean? Because you got somebody who really standing on business and know what they talking about, and they're not leading by emotion when they speaking on this shit. And it's gonna make the average person, even a lot of them out-of-towners that was in the room, it's gonna make them put some respect on it just based on how you carry yourself. Because if a nigga never really encountered a lot of Dago niggas, they might have a misconception. But once the right person get on the platform and start speaking, niggas gonna be like, oh, all right, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what he came in there and did to clear the room up and change the whole tone. And some of them other people that was, you know, popping and saying gaslamp bitches, they either left the room or they was just quiet listening. We didn't hear none of that no more. But I feel like it was all just a misunderstanding. Because he maintains that he never said that Wacc owe him, but Wacc said he insinuated some shit like that. And then here's the crazy part, and this is why I don't get down with his get down and the people who fuck with him. So basically, when he was trying to do the deal, and Wacc said, I need to speak to his wife, which is Ern's mom. So I guess when she didn't want to do it, he said, hey, man, we could get her out the way type stuff. Like, we could still proceed. They tried to make it seem like he was insinuating to have something done to his mom. And that's not how I took it, homie. But that's the police shit that they do. Like he said, he was like, homie, he said, it's like if you old enough to play football, you ask your mom, can you play football? She say no, but you old enough to sign the application yourself, you gonna do it. He was like, that's what I was talking about. He's like, nigga, that's what y'all do. Like Kanye West, whatever, you know, conspiracy theorists, whatever, whether they right or wrong. But they was on there like, oh, you want to off your mom, like beast. Like I said, kept on talking over Wacc. Oh, you're scandalous. You want to off your mom. Like, why is y'all putting conspiracy charges on niggas? And niggas that's supposed to be real niggas and gang members just sit back and watch that shit. Like, I'm like, what type of time is y'all on, nigga? Y'all, even if that is what he doing, you're not supposed to put that out there and insinuate that on no public platform. That's police shit. That's snitching. That is dry snitch, even though that's not what he said. He wasn't insinuating that, just like I just explained. But if you thought that that's what type of time he was on, why would you share that to a public platform? Nigga, you could possibly get this man arrested or some type of investigation started on this nigga. Like, the nigga do police shit all the time and accuse everybody else of being the police, and these niggas act like they don't see it. I don't understand it, homie. But y'all niggas, y'all choose to keep dealing with this individual. But like I said, when them dudes came in the room, man, the whole dynamics changed. Niggas start kicking a little history about Dago and Gangsta Earn himself, about the individual he was, because they was obviously old enough and around when he was alive. And that's just, you know, sometimes that's the type of things that gotta happen, man. It's dialogue. People need to holler, and all that bullshit go out the window. Because if you don't know no better, homie, that's one thing. But if you're not trying to know no better, then you just ignorant, homie, and you just on some bullshit. And I can't even trust your judgment about anything. But yeah, like I said, man, that's pretty much the video. Y'all, if y'all got time, go check it out. It's a whole lot of talking in circles. It's a whole lot of little, you know, it's really childish at the end of the day. It's really childish, but it's entertaining. Like I said, I was at work, homie, and y'all kept on telling me, multiple people kept saying, speak on this video, what you think about it, whatever the case is. I really don't have no opinion. I mean, my main thing was the speaking down on my city part. But like I said, if he threw shots first, because Wacc said it, when he came in the room, he was like, he tried to do to us what people do to Dago, and that's downplay it. You try to downplay the valley, and he basically was like they brats or they spoon fed. He said something like that, and he even said like even the Pyrus out here, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. It just seemed like he got something against the Pyrus. I mean I understand. I mean they not on the best terms out here, but you can't do that, especially when we coming from a city where people do that to us all the time, homie. You can't do that. You know what I mean? They still in LA County. Wacc try to say they 10 minutes away. They ain't no 10 minutes away unless, bro, when I was just out there, we drove to the valley. We drove from South Central to the valley, and it for sure took more than 10 minutes, and it wasn't no traffic. It was nighttime. It wasn't no traffic, homie. And the part of the valley we went to, Pacoima, was past that. I think that's when we had went to Glendale, maybe. Pacoima's past that. And that for sure took me more than 10 minutes. But I get it. It's closer than what Oceanside is to San Diego, because that came up too. But you got to just respect niggas. Everywhere is going to have some niggas that's going to do some fuck shit. Everywhere is going to have niggas that's going to stand on business, and they're going to come see you about something that you say. They'll probably get that situation worked out, whether they continue doing business or not. Wacc said he ain't trying to do no business with him no more, whatever. But like I said, my main thing, because this video getting too long, my main thing was the San Diego slander. But I feel like once Slick and Damu came in the room, and the other dude, I don't know his name, but he was on there before them, and he was kind of politicking the situation. It changed the tone in the room to where, you know, people had to respect it at the end of the day. So if y'all up on the video, leave me a comment. If you're not, man, go watch them videos, come back, let me know your opinion, let me know who you feel was right, who was wrong, who looked crazy. You know, do what y'all do, man, in the comments. Until next time, it's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O N, aka your friend from that big O F. You see it. But yeah, man, I'm out.